Hey everybody, Dan here from Gaming Gods here, and we're going to a yard sale. It looks like that has a ton of video games in it. It's about 15-20 minutes away. Got my co-pilot with me, ready to go. Didn't see a whole lot that I'd be interested in, but I did see one game that was kind of blurry, but I could make out the name, and it is a game that's on my list for one of the consoles. As well as PC. I think there is a version of it, so I'm hoping that I can get there. They just posted this an hour ago that the yard sale's today. Tomorrow it's gonna downpour, so I'm hoping I can snag it up today. Happy Friday the 13th. Let's get going.
Turn left, and then turn right.
As you can tell, that is my Mr. Steve Downs Master Chief navigation. He will guide us to our destination.
Turn right.
And then hopefully we'll have some good luck on pickups today. While we're driving last week, we actually had a town-wide garage sale, and probably like 18 houses all together. I only got to half of them. It downpoured day one and skunked. Like nobody had like electronics, and I figured from I have a little bit of an older neighborhood that you would have more luck that they're getting rid of some of their kids' stuff that's been sitting around in the attic and things like that. As well as I have neighbors that are around my age and a little bit younger, so you figure you're going to get a mix of everything. The people just got stuff sitting around, they want it gone. And unfortunately, nothing. And I made it to about 9 of them, you know, between ones that were really close to my house, as well as some that were a little bit of a drive, but the kids needed a nap, but they weren't falling asleep, so I took them out for a drive, and then was able to kind of stop in at a couple of them, take a quick look around, and nothing. So I'm hoping, you know, I'm jumping on this one pretty early. It's probably been an hour or so since they posted. Doing it now before daycare pickup. You know, us dads got to do it while we're in between things, and hopefully I can get to my destination and get back before feeding time. And if she takes a nap in the car, great. Well, usually happens with typical kids. They'll fall asleep in the car. So she is getting a pretty decent nap. Right now we're at a standstill and very close to where we need to be. So inching along, crawling along, but we'll get there. All right, so I think I know what's happening. The high school is like a street over, and we're getting towards the end of school, probably doing half days, and I think they just let out because I'm seeing kids walk everywhere. So you got the crosswalk, you know, being stopped every time kids are probably grouped up and coming across, because I got the crossing guard here. So
miles.
just to give you an update, so we're literally moved about not even an eighth of a mile in the last like 5 minutes. So almost there, got one more left, and then I'm on that street. So hopefully we can do that. There's actually a cookie place over here I'm gonna check out too. I'll give you an update on that too. Gotta feed that dad bod, you know. Alright, we are here. I just gotta see if I can park on the street.
Destination reached. Well done out there. I'll be ready for the next mission. Just wait when you need me.
Alright, so we're gonna park across the street and walk on over. Pack the stroller just in case of an event like this. There's just no parking or stopping and standing, so I'm gonna take a quick stroll over and come back. All right, we are back. Those folks were pretty chill, and I got the game that I saw that was in the picture, and and it started to blow my mind a little bit, because I wasn't expecting it, just because it didn't really kind of come out in the pictures of what they really had. So they had Sega Genesis, some Super Nintendo, some N64 games, PS2, PS3, Xbox 360, PS4, Xbox One, to current stuff. Now, they have an eBay store, and they gave me their card. I'll share it in the link. And, whatchamacallit, I got the game that I wanted. I'll share it once we get back to the house. But yeah, they actually have an eBay store. They have a lot of console bundles that they're marking down, and just kind of had a nice discussion with them about how they go about getting games. So that gave me some insight to maybe help search on my own, but they also gave me some of the dark side of that part of their business. But pretty much all the games I got today were $5. They were trying to get me to buy the loose sleeve, no case games, because they said they'll give me a massive discount. But so now we're heading back. It's gonna be feeding time when we get back, because I was there a little bit longer. And funny enough, I ran into a friend of a friend that we usually see at their kids' birthday parties and family gatherings, because they are related. So not a friend of a friend, but a family member of a friend. And it was pretty cool. Him and his friend were looking for a couple of games, and I guess they know, because they live in town, that they regularly, have a couple of those garage sales, yard sales throughout the year. And they will be part of like the township wide one in a few weeks, which I might try to hit up, and try to maybe make some rounds there. I'll definitely maybe stop there first if I know that they got something. So yeah, that was a pretty good turnout. I got some games. Now they're pretty common, that's why they were cheap, but one is a game that I don't have in the collection. I do, but it's not in the format that it originally started in, but now I have it. Case is a little beat up, but I'll showcase that more in a little bit. And I got 3 parts of the series, to a series that I really never played before. So, and it's for the PS3, and I got my one game that I saw from the picture for the PS2. And another game that I do own digitally, but have never played, because it's like the redheaded stepchild of the series, and just never gave it a shot. So it's something that maybe I will give it a shot, because I had the same thing happen with ODST in the Halo series, and I played that maybe like a year or two ago, and I was actually I wasn't blown away, but I was very pleasantly surprised on how good the game was. Because when it first came out, I think I played it for 15 minutes, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. For some reason, it just didn't sit well with me at that time when it came out. But maybe this is the same thing for one of the games that I picked up, and I'll be back soon. Well, we made it back, and daughter's been fed. She is happy as a clam. She was great the whole trip. And now on to what did we get. So the game that was on my radar, and the game in question, Enter the Matrix for the PS2. I saw this through one of the pictures, and sure enough, it was there. So that was the game that I was hoping to go for and actually pick up. So never played this one, saw brief glimpses back in the day, so can't wait to give that a play. From there, we move on over to the Xbox 360. I got a copy of Halo 3 with a poster. I actually don't own this. I own the Master Chief Collection, but I don't own the individual copy of this, so it's cool to add to the collection. I got Gears of War Judgment, game that I did not play. So hope it's like ODST and maybe there's something good here. But again, you know, real cheap, and throw it into the collection to add to the other Gears of War. And then for the PS3, Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. And this is a series that just totally missed. Don't know why. I owned a PS3 for a long time, then I sold it, and then I bought a cheap fat one that's backwards compatible not too far from here a long time ago, and it hasn't seen much use, but hopefully I can fire that thing up and check these guys out. I know it's a great series, highly acclaimed, so can't wait to start this one out. So you know, as my first video for the channel, doing a game pickup for a yard sale on Friday the 13th of all days. Hope you guys like what you see, so smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Check out Tuesdays for my topic segments, and then hopefully I'll be posting full videos on Thursday. So any of you dads out there rocking the dad bods that like the game, don't find time, I'm hoping to make these videos short and sweet. We're going to do everything from, you know, game pickups if there's opportunity. We're going to do some PC builds, some console play, some retrospective views, topics of today on some current series and where the gaming's going. I'm going to try to hit a broad spectrum here. So right now we're coming in raw and unfiltered. Probably very few editing in the early editions of these videos till I get better at it. But you know, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.